Hey girl, hey. So I'm not in my car, so I don't have the phone stand. So y'all gotta bear with me. So y'all gotta sit down there for a minute. I do have some things to update y'all on. Alright, hold on. Y'all talking too much. Hold on, let me see. Hey Con girl. Hey girl. Hey Toya. Hey Kayla. Hey dear. Hey Erica. Stay driving. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, y'all watching my video? It's a little hot out here today. What's going on? This weather is crazy. It was like cold yesterday. It wasn't cold. It was like cooler. It was like 75 or in the 70s yesterday. And it went back to like 83. Hi, Sarah. I missed you, girl. Where you been at? Oh, thank you. That's my little Hello Kitty top. Hey, Leilani. Hey, Mel. I'm going to, right now, I'm going to go pick up food. I'm not at work. I got some updates on that. I'm picking up food for me and Brittany and Taylor and my nephew Grayson because I'm about to go pick him up for Drea. I'm babysitting him for the day. So yeah, and I'm about to go pick up food for us, and then I'm gonna go pick up Grayson. So I do have a couple updates. One, as you guys can see, I'm not in my car. This is not my car. This is a rental. I got in a car accident, and somebody rear-ended me really bad. And so my car is in the shop. My poor little BMW. So it's in the shop right now, and I have a rental, which, let me go ahead and click it before I ticket. So yeah, so my car's in the shop, got in a really bad accident, and then a few days before that, maybe like a week before that, I was laid off from my job. So, you know, a lot went into the layoff or whatever. So, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm still here. Still standing strong, you know. I'm not mad about the layoff whatsoever. It's given me a little bit of time to think about what I want to do next. I've been there for 15 years. Well, 14. It would have been 15. It was a couple days before, shy of my 15th year anniversary, work anniversary. But yeah, like, I'm not mad. I'm not sad about it. It was more of a relief. I think because mainly I've been there for so long. I kind of outgrew that place, but because of the political climate in DC, you know, and the job market, I think I kind of prolonged me leaving because job market is trash, right? And the political climate in DC is not good. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the news and stuff, but the current administration is causing a lot of ripple effects. So with that being said, a lot of people are, you know, ultimately and unfortunately being, you know, I'm not gonna say the word sacrifice because that's not a good word. But there are changes. There are a lot of changes in this DMV area. So with that being said, I did not want to leave right away without having something solid. But unfortunately, that's not what was in my cards. And now that it happened, I feel better. I feel lighter. I'm not drowning. I'm not overwhelming. I'm not overworking myself. I feel lighter. I feel happier. Now, do I want to stay stagnant? No, I didn't want to be comfortable, which I was. I think I was just comfortable because it was something that I had, and but it was something that I was not no longer interested in doing. Now for my next adventure, I think or my next, endeavor, I think I want to continue doing grants management because I love that field. I fell in love with that field, and I'm comfortable with it. I can do it with my eyes closed. Um, that or sorry, I'm just trying to find this restaurant to go pick up my food. I don't think I passed it, but yeah. So I do think that I want to continue to do something in that field, either that or IT. I've taken a liking and interest to IT. I can do very moderate IT work. And maybe this will give me time to focus and maybe do either courses, or do further training or courses to get my IT certs and kind of dip into that field. We'll see. But I do have a high interest for IT. But yeah, yes, they did give me a severance. They did give me a severance package because I've been there for like over 10 years. Of course they gave me a severance package. They weren't going to do that to me. I respected them. I loved my company. I loved the people that I worked with. And they loved me. They have a deep appreciation for me. Unfortunately, my time there has ended. But they weren't gonna let me go without a severance. And for that I'm very and highly appreciative, because I don't know what I would do without it. To be honest. Okay, here is the place. Let me see if I can turn around. So yeah. Oh, sorry, that's kind of fell. Oh, definitely. I'm gonna definitely find something. I already got a couple of job offers. I did a couple of interviews and then did get a couple of job offers. I did decline one. It the pay was not worth what for my experience. Come on, dude. Like, seriously? Let's go. The pay that they were offering was not what I was looking for. Or yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. It was not what I was looking for my field of work and for my experience. So with that being said, okay, my experiences, the experience that I have, especially working in corporate, especially in my career field, I do have an amount that I would not go under. And unfortunately, though I would love to work with them, and they are within what I'm looking for in a job, or in my career, the pay was not what I expected to be. So yeah. You know what's so crazy, Kayla? Mimi just messaged me yesterday. Actually, I'm gonna read a text message because she literally gave me a spiel. Not even a spiel. She gave me a little lecture, if you will. She was like, time to lock into your YouTube channel. And she did ask, she's like, you want me to order you some shit so you can get started? I said, no, please don't do that. So she just gave me some ideas on what to do, like make a Dubai chocolate bar, review pickle kits, do some reviews and mukbangs with Layla. She's like, and she also said, use this time to capture some memories together before she leaves for college. Let Layla do makeup on me, videos of that. So yeah, so she gave me some good ideas, and you know what she thinks I should do or continue to do with my YouTube and expand and grow my YouTube. I do have a good amount of subscribers, and I got to this point. She's basically saying like, you did not come this far to get this far. So while I am not working, that I should expand my YouTube channel and kind of focus on YouTube, you know, because YouTube does pay, and I do get paid from my YouTube videos and my lives and all that stuff. So that's where we're at. That's where my life is at. But I'm not, again, I'm not sad. I'm not unhappy. I am actually at a point where I'm not gonna say at my happiest, because there's no measuring happiness, but I am happier than what I was a few months ago. We truly love and miss your content. Thank you. And you know, that's another thing. The thing is, what makes me comfortable about these changes is the fact that I know for a fact that I'm not going through this alone. You know, like with the current administration and things like that, I know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone when it comes to, you know, being laid off and things like that. It's just, to me, a lot of things had happened within that week, because I had got laid off right before family vacation. Sorry, I'm just watching this car park so close to me. Exactly. Please move up. Jesus. Sorry, that was so yeah, I know I'm not alone, and that's what makes me a little bit more comfortable. I was laid off the day before vacation, so as you guys know, we went on family vacation. It did not change my demeanor. It didn't change nothing. It changed nothing. I was engaging during the family vacation. I was happy to be around my family and friends. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was an amazing trip. I had so much fun. I was sad only because it was a bittersweet moment, because the only reason why I was sad, and not because I lost my job, but because this may be one of the, if not the last family trip we're gonna have in a while. And I say that because our kids are getting so old, which makes us old, and you know, they're at an age where, like, you know, Layla and India are a year or two older than Javon and Taylor. And after this year, they're high school seniors now, right? So after this year, they are gonna be in college. So, you know, next summer I have to prep Layla for college and things like that. So I don't know if we can throw in a family vacation. I would love to. And I am more, I know the kids, they want to go back to Florida. They had an amazing time, as they always do on our family vacations, but they are, they want to go back. And that was the consensus. They want to go back to Florida And yeah, so I'm not marking it off. I'm not gonna check it off yet. But that's the only reason why I was kind of bittersweet. That's what made it bittersweet, is the fact that, you know, it may or may not be the kids' last family vacation. Which why we talked about having another batch of kids to go on family vacations. But I don't think our family vacations are gonna stop there. I really don't. We're gonna make it happen. Okay. I'm not broke here. Okay. Just because I'm far from broke, and which I'm so grateful for. Like, even with the severance, I have money saved up. I have my 401k. I have my 403b. So I have money aside. I do keep things in order for a rainy day. So, honey, if we're talking about another family vacation, trust and believe I will make that happen. Okay. Destiny, I am in Old Town, which I need to run in and grab the food. But yes, I'm in Old Town right now grabbing food. Then I gotta go grab Grayson and then go to Brittany's house. And let me go grab the food now. Okay, let's go. You guys can come on me real quick. Just running in and running out. Hi, pick up for Connie.
Connie?
Yes.
Okay. For who again? Connie?
Yes.
Tap right here whenever you're ready.
Can I actually do part cash and part sorry, our phone was hot. Higher. Yeah, my oh, excuse me. My phone got hot. Put it in. Oops. Okay, what were we talking about? Make sure they keep the tradition going. They can still do family vacations because as they grow, they'll have kids and then there'll be trips with the grandbabies. I know. Oh my God. Mimi was just saying that. We're like, one of these days, like, we're going to be grandparents. And I cannot wait. One, I want to have more babies. So if that's in my future, please let it be in my future because I really do want more kids. But if it is in my future, and like, you know, and if not, I'm depending on Layla to give me some grandbabies here, okay? So I would love to have grandbabies and take my grandbabies on family vacation. I would. There would be nothing more that I would want than to see and experience being a grandmother, you know, and taking my grandbabies or a grandbaby, even if she only gives me one, you know, on family vacations. That would be a dream of mine. My gosh. Have I thought about twitching? No. Should I get into twitching? And if I do have another baby, Layla and the baby will be like 18 years apart, which is so crazy to think about. It's like the temperature, it keeps saying temperature, so I'm turning the air on high in my car. And the thing is, this rental doesn't have tints, so it's literally like making everything hot. That would be funny if I had like a baby later on in life, and Layla has a baby, and my baby is just like a couple months older than Layla's. I see that happen a lot, and I'm just like, what? Your first baby? Oh, congratulations! I've been having so many like dreams, and like I really do want another baby. I just have to find, I don't know. I gotta, of course, there's so many factors that goes into having a baby. Finding a baby daddy, first of all. I did say like my next child, I don't want AC just in case. I did say that my next baby daddy, my next child's father, has to be my husband or somebody that I'm really, 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 really locked in with. Something that I'm really locked in with. I used to think about marriage and a lot and wanting to be married, but now like I don't know, like sometimes like now I like, not to discourage people from getting married and all that, because I was once upon a time I was somebody who who wanted to get married and dreamt of being married, and dreamt of a wedding, like what my wedding would be, and I still do every once in a while, but I'm not as, it's not a priority of mine. And I say that to say, because if you have a connection with someone, honestly, and it's a deep connection, what is marriage? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, again, this is not me discouraging anyone from getting married, but I've seen a lot of people who are so happy, and this happens more often nowadays than the norm. People are so happy in their relationship and they're not married. Take Goldie Hawn, for example. Her and Kurt Russell, celebrities, have never been married, and they've been together for over 50 something years. The happiest that they could ever be. So I say that to say, like, it's not a must for me anymore to be married. Now, if it happens, of course. If it happens, if it's in my books, if it's in my cards for me to get married, of course. course. But if it's not, then it's not. Just like having babies. If it's in my cards, of course. But if I'm not meant to have any more kids, if it's not in my cards, cool. You know, that's just how life is. But I believe if you're having a deep connection with somebody, a piece of paper doesn't mean anything. And it's not just a piece of paper. It's not just a piece of paper, because people who get married and think that this is it end up not being happy. And then the divorce rate these days are so high. So if you're gonna do it, make sure that that's who you really want to spend the rest of your life with. Because I mean, of course, when you get engaged and all that stuff, and you've been with somebody for so long, and you think that you have this deep connection with somebody, both physically, emotionally, and all that, all the yeses, right? Everything checks off, and then you, like, a couple years down the line, you're like, you lose emotions, and you separate, and you go one way, he go another, and it's just like, and then there's this wedge between y'all, and then you end up getting divorce, and then now you got to figure out how you're going to split the kids, and how you're going to split finances, and how, things like that. And it's just like a big headache. So I feel like if you have a deep connection with somebody, and I really mean like a deep spiritual connection with somebody, I honestly don't think marriage matters. But that's my take on it. Again, please do not let opinions dictate or encourage or discourage any of you from marriage or having a wedding. That's just my take on it now. Like, now that I'm mature, I've been in a 10-year relationship. You guys know, I've been in a 10-year relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through the ups and downs, and literally everything in that 10 years that I was with Kitty. Everything. You guys know. I cried on YouTube before about it. Like, I prayed on it. I prayed on our relationship. I wanted it to work so bad. He wanted it to work at one point really, really bad. There's times where we fought to keep us and our family unit together. But no matter how much we fight, it just wasn't for us. And our time had came. And as much as I love that man, and as much as I know that he loves me, unfortunately, our time, that was it. Like I said, we both fought the fight. There was times where I just wanted to walk away and give up, and just like, F this. I don't want this no more. Like, I don't feel for it. And he was fighting. He wanted to keep the relationship. Then there was times where it was vice versa. I didn't want it. I mean, I wanted it, and he didn't want it. We were doing a lot. And then there was times where we fought together. We both wanted the same thing. Like, we wanted to be a part of this. This is what we wanted. We knew that this was the end all of it. Us, me and him, together forever. Boom. We were fighting to keep our relationship intact. But the universe said, and I'm a true believer in that. The universe, we had our time. We spent 10 beautiful, beautiful years together. And I wouldn't trade those 10 years for nothing. At all. Nothing. Not that we created something beautiful. I mean, we didn't have any kids. He did raise Layla. But, that was it. That was what's in our cards. Outside. Andrea. Yeah, there was a time where we did get back together for the sake of Layla. And y'all know, that man loved Layla. Like, you couldn't tell him that was not his child at one point. Sorry, I'm just calling Dre. Hello? Yeah, come on, I gotta go. Bye. So yeah, that's my take on marriage. Do I want to get married? Yes. But is it in my cards? Who knows? But I do want you guys to know that I am talking to someone, and I am a little. I'm ecstatic about. I'm ecstatic about it. It's new. We're still getting to know each other. It's only been a couple months, okay, guys. I'm not like in love yet, but I do like him a lot. I do like him a lot. That was my nephew. Hi, my baby. Be good boy. I'm gonna send you some money. Can you get a McDonald's right now? On the way to breakfast. Okay. You know it's right by her. Yeah. Okay, bye. Hi, my love. How are you? Give me a kiss. Are you ready? So yeah, I'm excited. I know I'm like gushing and like blushing about it. Sorry, Gray. I'm on YouTube Live. That's why I'm not talking to myself. I'm just on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm gushing because it's like I don't know. I'm just excited about it. That's it. That's all I can say. I am gonna be careful this time. I am gonna protect my heart because I don't know if y'all know about my last relationship, the one after Kenny. It only lasted a year because it was just I don't think that I healed from Kenny. I think that's why it didn't work. I didn't fully heal, and I jumped into something so quick. But now that I'm like at a different level in life, it's different, you know? So I am being very cautious. I am being very protective of my heart and my feelings. I'm not investing anything into it as far as like emotions or anything just yet. Not to say that I won't. Who knows? Right now it's still new. It's still exciting. And I'm excited about it. And I like him a lot. So, I'm trying to keep things private right now until I know for sure. Again, still new, so. But he's fine, y'all. He is fine. Okay? I did good on this one. And he treats me like a princess. And I love it. I love it a lot. We actually just got back from Vegas. I had already planned a trip with my other best friend. And we were going to see our friend out there, who lives out there. And surprisingly, not surprisingly to y'all, but it's not a surprise to me. He is friends with my friends out there in Vegas. And so like last minute he was like, we booked his flight, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas too. I had a time on my man dying. All right. No, it was fun. It was fun. And then we met with me, hung out with her, went gambling, of course, it's Vegas. And then I went to the Backstreet Boys concert with me and Stretch. So. Someone said, what celebrity he look like? I'm not telling y'all. He does have dreads. I can say that much. How did we meet? Okay, so we have a lot of mutual friends in common. A lot, actually. Again, my friends in Vegas. And we just known each other for a while through all these mutual friends. But, yeah, like... I never really gave him... I mean, because we're both two known people in the DMV, right? So everybody knows me. And everybody knows him. So, with that being said, like, of course I heard the stories, like how he's a womanizer and things like that. But the side of him that I know, like, he's not that at all. Not even in the slightest bit. So, but again, I didn't, he was like an unexpected thing. I didn't think, we always had each other's contact, but we'd seen each other at a function, and it was like the first time that, he was always trying to pursue me, but it was nothing like that. He never, like, disrespectfully tried to pursue me. He was just like, yeah, what's up with you? And I was like, oh, at the time I was in a relationship, so I was like, I'm in a relationship, I can't do that. So I kind of like barred it a little bit. But now that I'm single, I was like, I never looked at him like that. So when I was like, now that I'm single, I got different color lens now. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what this is about. And so far, so good. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if it goes that far, but we shall see. The way you were talking recently, it made me wonder if you are pregnant. I'm not saying she is. Who takes things the wrong way? I'm not saying Connie is. I'm just asking a question. Oh, there's a community tab? Hold on. Wait. Girl, you me. Ask it here. I don't got no cuckolds. And I'm very open. And okay, so I've been emotional the last couple days. One, because this was Layla's first week of senior year. So I was really emotional about that because my baby is I'm about to get emotional again. It's her last year. And if I blink, like it's already damn near the end of August. And if I blink anymore, May is gonna come around the corner, and May is graduation, and we got to think about like college applications and admissions and preparing her to leave the nest. And I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. So I've been emotional all week about that. And then like I posted my last post on Instagram, right? And it was just like a carousel of pictures and videos, you know, of recent pictures of me that I haven't posted, and then like of course of Mimi, Stretch, Brittany, my best friend Dia, my other friend Brittany that lives in Vegas, and it's just like a compilation of pictures and videos that I haven't posted in a while, because I haven't posted anything in a while of myself, and everything else is just like collaborations with Mimi or something. So I haven't posted something of myself in a while. So I was like, let me update the people. And then I put, you know, my caption was like a few life moments with the ones I'm doing life with. And it was just like, it's so weird because it's like I've just been in this really clear headspace this whole week, minus, you know, being emotional because of Layla. But I was just like in this really clear headspace. And when I posted it, it was just like all these comments, right? It was just like the comments, and then my messages was going off, and people were just like, you're glowing. They're saying things like, you know, just like so many uplifting comments. And I think everyone like sees my energy and like can see me, can feel my energy through, whether it's through the phone or whatever. But you know, there was actually one comment from a lady when I was at the Backstreet Boys concert, and she was sitting right behind me, directly behind me. She had a denim jacket on. I just posted this yesterday, I think. And she was like, I'm the lady behind you, directly behind you with a denim jacket. And then she was like, I don't remember the messages, but it was like, and I can't look at my phone right now because I'm driving, but it was something along the lines of like, you know, anyone who enters your space is in for a genuine peacefulness, and your aura, your energy was felt in that space. And she's like, your heart is so pure. And it just like made me like emotional. Mind you, I'm already emotional because, you know, and it just made me very emotional. And then like all the messages following it, like people sending me messages like, I love your energy, everything, all the love that you're giving out, you're gonna receive, you're gonna get back. And I get it. Like I get these messages a lot, and especially on YouTube and all that stuff. You guys pour all this into me all the time, and I get that. But you know, like, and I am so appreciative, and I'm so grateful for all the outpouring of love that you guys show me, and you know, whether it's on here or Instagram, whatever. I'm so appreciative of it. But this week, that outpouring is so. It's so. I don't know, like it was different. It was totally different. And I don't know, it just made me so much more appreciative. So it made me feel so good inside. Like it just brought something out of me, and I'm just like, it's just like a little kid, you know, like I just like, oh, like, you know, like, oh my God. Like, I really don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain this. But it was just like that it was just like one of those like kitty like moment, you know. So, and then just keep reading these messages, and like of course I posted a couple of them. It was just so much outpouring. I'm like, damn, am I dying? Like it was at one point like I was like, am I like dying or something, and I don't know about it? Like why is everyone being so nice, you know? Like is something going on that I don't know? Like something going on with me that I don't know? Like I don't know. It just, because I never felt that before. You know, I get a lot of love all the time, but this week in particular, hit different. It hit so much more different. And for people, whether they're strangers or family or friends, to recognize that and like praise me and just shower me with admiration, I'm just like, so, oh, thanks. I love y'all. Yeah, senior year is majors. So I'm just trying to read some of your. I have been, Vicky, I have been emotional. Oh, I have been. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not pregnant yet. I guess. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. But if I am, it's too early to know. But I'm gonna, I do want to manifest it, and I do want to like speak it into existence. But again, if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. As of right now, I know I'm not. I'm not pregnant, but it's not. I'm not saying that I don't want none at all. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. And y'all know I miss y'all too. I'm gonna try so much harder now that I have a little bit more time, because you know I always keep these empty promises and give you guys sweet nothings about me posting and all that stuff. An honest, transparent moment. I didn't have time. You know, I was so consumed in work and personal life and all that stuff. And you know, as much as open as I was with you guys during my lives with y'all, I honestly just like didn't have time. It took a lot for me to just take out my phone. Now I have two phones, so it's nothing to take out a phone and record my daily life. But sometimes and I've always been a preacher of this. Like, I like to live in the moment. Like, so a lot of the moments that I do capture, it's for me. It's for me. It's for me. And so YouTube was the last thing on my mind. But now that I'm like, I have more free time and things like that, yeah, most definitely I'm gonna, be more active in YouTube. But when I do post, y'all need to, like and comment, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and share. I do, however, want to do a new intro for my YouTube. So if you guys know anybody who can do an intro for me, can you please send me a DM on Instagram? Because I check my Instagram more than anything. Please send me a DM. Please. I do need a new intro. Because if I'm going to do this YouTube thing, if I'm going to do this, I gotta give it 100%. So I want new everything. I want new intro. I want to revamp my page. I'm going to give you guys the same content, like the transparency, the yapping, the life coaching, because I know you guys love that for some reason. I get messages all the time on Instagram like, I love when you talk about X, Y, and Z, like like I love your advice. I love how you preach and all that stuff. So my life coaching moments, you're gonna still get that. The content isn't gonna change. I just want to revamp my page to reflect me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, you guys have any ideas or anybody that can help me revamp my page, by all means send them over. send me a DM and I will take a look at it. Actually, I should make a post, shouldn't I? I'll make a post on Instagram stories. Let me see. I'm stuck in traffic right now. I'm going to Brittany's house because with my free time, Brittany was moving and she had brought new furniture and stuff, and I've been helping her put together her furniture with my free time. And she was nice enough to send me some money this morning. I was like, oh, how nice. I was doing it for free anyway, but I wasn't charging my friends. I'm not charging one of my best friends to do stuff like that, but girl sent me a tip and I was like, oh, okay, this is lunch for us. So I did grab some lunch for us. I'm about to grab my nephew some. Hold on, this Destiny, y'all. What?
About getting your other nephew, heifer.
No, I didn't see that comment, but I can't right now because I'm on a time crunch. So because I have to do some running around before I go.
You already some here at Deidre's house because I'm in Baltimore.
You're in Baltimore, and I didn't know he was at Deidre's house.
I know when I said, what you doing? You was like, oh, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna go get Grace. We're going to Brittany's house. I was like, oh, go get your other nephew, and then you never said anything.
Destiny, why would you put that in a live or not call me or text me? I would have definitely, if it was at Deidre's house, if it was at your mom's house, I would definitely want to go get him.
He spent the night because I'm in Baltimore and I didn't feel comfortable being that far away from him and him being in the house by himself.
Okay, but that's something that you need to call me, not write it in a YouTube live about. I can, like, when I do some running around, if I'm on that end, I can pick him up.
Yeah, I'm in Baltimore. He's 2-4.
Okay.
It's his birthday.
Huh?
You told him about birthday? I said it's his birthday. That's on Facebook.
Whose birthday?
You?
Oh, yeah, it is. Damn it. All right, let me call you back. All right, bye. I wish she would have told me. I wish she would have called me. And not. Did y'all see that comment? Because if she would have called me, I would have definitely want to go get him. I'm trying to make a post. What I want the post to say though. Thank you. Alright. My phone feels hot. Why does my phone feel hot? Okay. Let me focus on one thing. Anyways, so look out for more content. I am gonna be posting more, and I am for real this time. I know, I keep saying it. I'm for real, I'm gonna post more. But this time, I'm jobless, so I ain't got no choice. So, and if I don't, you guys need to hold me accountable, okay? Hold me accountable. And I know some of you guys do, because and don't think that I don't read my messages on Instagram, okay? Because I do. And I know y'all been like, all right, Connie, TikTok, like, time to post. Like, where you been? We missed your videos on YouTube. You guys are pretty good with that. And y'all know who y'all are, the people who do message me. But let me get myself together, and I will, maybe I'll come back on YouTube later on today. I don't know yet, but let me get myself together. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for tuning in, and go check out my last video. Comment, like, and share, please. And thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, bye. Love you. How do I end this? Bye.